Welcome to the regular monthly meeting of the Board of Commissioners held for the purpose of transacting the general business of the township. Today's date is October 13th, 2021. The meeting is being conducted in person at the Springfield Township Administration Building. The meeting is also being offered in a live stream feature and will be made available on the township's website beginning tomorrow morning. Comments will not be accepted remotely, but instructions for submitting public comment in advance were provided as part of the posted agenda. So now please stand and join the Board of Commissioners in a moment of silent reflection, honoring the servicemen and women who place themselves in harm's way in order to preserve our safety at home and overseas. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I have to say, the Pledge of Allegiance is really great in person. It used to be on Zoom and nobody was, it just sounded like, I don't know, like Nirvana or something. Anyway,
Camera off.
yeah. Okay, I'd like to entertain a motion dispensing with the reading of the minutes of the previous meeting as written and recorded in the official minute book of the township.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, say nay. Please record a unanimous vote. Okay, Commissioner Graham is not with us tonight. Otherwise, we are all here and there are no substitute professionals, and I guess that's it. And make an announcement that the Board of Commissioners conducted an executive session following the workshop meeting held on October 11th, 2021 to discuss one personnel matter, which was a police officer interview. Okay. I'll also make a statement concerning some correspondence we received. A request to read this. I'm going to announce that on October 3rd, 2020, will be read into our minutes. So due to the length of many emails received, including this one, it is the township's policy not to read letters or emails received from the public at our meetings. However, the email can be summarized as follows. It basically criticizes Commissioner Maxwell for comments made during the September 15th, 2021 board meeting regarding the Horston Hall Care Facility. And the email itself will be attached to the minutes of this meeting verbatim as correspondence received from the public. So if anybody wants to read it, they can go there. Okay. Before we get to the public portion of the meeting, I'm going to call on Joy Berge because she has something of vital importance and she has another meeting at 8 o'clock. We need to get her out of here in a split second. So go ahead, Joy. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Commissioner Standish. My name is Joy Berge and I live in Flowertown and I'm vice chair of the township's Environmental Advisory Commission. I'm here to thank you all, commissioners, for your support of the Renewable Springfield program. The commissioners made the commitment in 2019 that we would get to 100% clean electricity in our buildings by 2035 and 100% clean vehicles on the street by 2050. Importantly, these targets apply not just to the municipal operations, but to the broader community. We're making solid progress in our municipal conversion to clean energy. Our police hybrid vehicles, 2 already, 1 on the way, are an example. Thanks to staff as well. Mike Taylor, Brandon Ford, and Ian Hammer are all in on this, and it's been great. We also have a number of residents who are volunteering their time and considerable talents on this work. So reaching out to educate our residents about this is equally important as municipal operations. We were part of a national solar tour this month, during which 6 Springfield homes with solar panels opened their yards to the public to stop by and answer any questions about installing and owning solar panels. Dozens of residents came by to learn. Commissioner Wilson parked his Tesla in my driveway So anybody that stopped by to learn about solar panels also got to learn about electric
But she didn't let
vehicles.
me plug it in.
Well, yeah, there are limits, right? Indeed. So I thank you, commissioners, for officially sponsoring the tour. You made that decision back in July, and it helped us to get press coverage and again highlighted Springfield as a regional leader in our transition to clean energy. As I've shared before, my peers in the area municipalities always say enviously about Springfield, we're the ones that get things done. So it's a testament to you. And another reminder about why all this matters, the world, including Springfield, is getting hammered by climate change. We're all seeing this at this point, and it's not hurting everyone equally. It's those at the margins that are getting hurt first and worst, especially those in poverty, brown and Black people. So our commitment, Springfield's commitment to clean energy, is a broader commitment by the township to environmental justice and to greater social equity. I'm proud to live here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Joy.
Thank you, Joy. Thank you for your leadership on all these issues.
Okay, so next, the board is now open to comments or questions from the public. The board draws particular attention to those items listed on the agenda this evening. Please be advised that once the committee reports begin, the board can no longer accept questions from the floor. At the conclusion of the committee reports, public comment will once again be accepted. However, official action on those issues listed on the agenda will have already taken place. Therefore, if you wish to comment on an agenda, now would be the appropriate time. And if whoever wants to make a comment, unless you're on mic, nobody will hear you, unfortunately. And if you could just give us your name and address, that would be great. So any comments or questions or, well, that was easy. No emails. We already read the email, so, or the comment about that. Okay, good. All right, then we will get into the committee reports and I will go first. So first on the agenda is concerning the Flowertown Shopping Center. On March 15th, 2021, Federal Realty Investment Trust, owner of the Flowertown Shopping Center, filed an application with Springfield Township seeking land development approval for the construction of a 4,500 square foot pad site at the Flowertown Shopping Center, portions of which are located in Springfield and White Marsh Townships. Concurrent with the Springfield Township land development application, Federal Realty filed a land development plan with White Marsh Township. Both the Springfield Township and White Marsh Township engineers subsequently identified comments and deficiencies with the plans that must be addressed by the applicant prior to approval. Therefore, I move that the Board of Commissioners accept a letter dated September 15th, 2021 from Craig R. Lewis, Counsel for Federal Realty Investment Trust, extending the 90-day subdivision land development plan review period up to and including December 31st, 2021. The extension of time will provide Federal Realty the opportunity to revise their land development plans to be in compliance with the Springfield Township Code. So that is my motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any comments or questions on the motion? Okay, hearing none, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Please record a unanimous vote. Okay, next concerns the land development at 1123 Ivy Hill Road. I move that the Board of Commissioners adopt resolution number 1550, a resolution granting preliminary final land development approval for the property located at 1123 Ivy Hill Road, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's not Philadelphia, is it?
Yeah, that's the zip, that's the post office.
So that's a post office. I got you. Okay. That's interesting.
But
Okay.
it's not even Winmore zip. It's
Yeah.
19150.
That's interesting. No, I didn't know that. Okay. No, there we go. All
That's
right.
what we went by.
All right.
Hmm.
All right. The subject of the land development plan is the demolition of two existing structures that previously were utilized for a now closed dog kennel and daycare facility, and the construction of 30 new parking spaces, landscaping and lighting improvements. So that is my motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any questions or comments on the motion? Okay, hearing none, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Yeah.
Any opposed, say nay. Please record a unanimous vote. Thank you, Mr. Colley.
Thank you.
Okay. Now,
Thank you. You're excused.
Gonna look good.
okay, next, this concerns land development at 7602 Pine Road. I move the Board of Commissioners adopt resolution number 1551, a resolution granting preliminary final subdivision and land development approval for the property located at 7602 Pine Road, Winmore, Pennsylvania. The subject of the plan is the subdivision of the property into 2 residential lots upon which 2 new single-family dwellings will be constructed. The project also includes the demolition of an existing single-family dwelling, tennis court, and swimming pool, and the extension and complete resurfacing of Pine Road south of its intersection with Jordan Road. So that is my motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any questions or comments on the motion? Okay, and let me just sort of summarize this. This is the final result of something that got started maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, where the original developer wanted to put 4 units on the property, took it to the zoning hearing board. It was turned down. They came back with a proposal for 3 units, but that entailed stormwater maintenance under the cul-de-sac, which they wanted to dedicate to the township. Township didn't want to deal with the maintenance, so that was rejected, and they got approval for 2 units. And since then, this is the first time we've seen it since then, but now it's been approved, and our understanding is that the developer is selling it to a contractor. That contractor is going to actually live in one of the units and then develop the next one, the one next door. So that's the story there. Okay, so I made the motion second. All in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, say nay. Okay, please record a unanimous vote. Okay, so that ends my my committee report, and next we will hear from the chairman of our Internal Affairs and Library Committee, Commissioner Harbison.
Thank you, Mr. President. Item 5 on the agenda is the October bill listing. I move that the Board of Commissioners approve the September check reconciliation in the amount of $420,064.09 and the October bill listing in the amount of $571,854.07. That is my motion.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any questions or comments on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, say nay. Please record a unanimous vote.
Thank you. Next, we have the budget meeting schedule. The budget meeting schedule is as follows. Wednesday, October 20th, that's 1 week from today at 7 o'clock in this room will be the budget workshop where the budget will be presented to the commissioners. Wednesday, November 10th, which is our Wednesday business meeting in November at 7:30 will be the official budget presentation. And then Wednesday, December 8th, which is our December business meeting at 7:30 will be both the budget hearing and budget adoption. All meetings will be held here at the Springfield Township Administrative Building, 1510 Paper Mill Road, Winmore. Finally, item number 7, resolution number 1552. I move that the Board of Commissioners adopt resolution number 1552, a resolution distributing the annual state allocation to the Springfield Township Municipal Pension Plans in compliance with Pennsylvania Act 205 of 1984, the Municipal Pension Funding Standard and Recovery Act. Under date of September 8th, 2021, the township received $474,930.97 from the Office of the Pennsylvania Auditor General, which will be distributed into the township's pension plans using a formula provided by the township's pension actuary. That is my motion.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any questions or comments on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Please record a unanimous vote.
And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner Harbison. Okay, next we will hear from the chairman of our Cultural and Environmental Resources Committee, Commissioner Wilson.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have 2 items tonight. One is the recycling report, and I'm pleased to Pleased to report that during the month of September 2021, Springfield Township residents recycled 204.93 tons of materials with a householder participation rate of 61.3%. The net costs for the month was $10,938.48. My second item is a report on the regarding the Wissa Hicken Clean Water Partnership. The Wissa Hicken Clean Water Partnership is composed of 13 communities and 4 wastewater treatment plant operators located in the Wissa Creek watershed. The partnership is working with the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection and the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency to create a water quality improvement plan that will address the impaired health of the Wissa Creek as directed by the EPA. The partnership requires that each member community to designate a primary and an alternative voting representative to serve on the management committee. Therefore, I move that the Board of Commissioners designate Brandon J. Ford, Assistant Township Manager, as the township's alternative voting member of the management committee for the Wissa Hicken Clean Water Partnership. That is my motion.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any questions or comments on the motion? Okay, this is, just to tell you, this is the original alternate was Jeff, and then he gave me the hot potato. Now I'm handing it off to Brandon. So you're it because there's nobody left. Okay, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay.
Nay.
Please record. Oh, you got one nay?
We're joking.
Yeah.
Jeez, oh, man.
Brandon,
Brandon.
I would see him outside. I would take him outside. Okay, please record a unanimous vote. Thank you.
Mhm. And that concludes my report, Mr. President.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner Wilson. Okay, the next report would be given to us by the chairman of our Parks and Recreational Resources Committee, Commissioner Graham, but he is not here tonight and he does not have a report. So we will move ahead to next on the agenda, the chairman of our zoning committee, Commissioner Cobb. No, I'm sorry, I take it back. Chairman of our Public Safety Committee, Commissioner Maxwell.
Thank you, Mr. President. One item this evening. I move that the Board of Commissioners extend a conditional offer of employment as a probationary police officer with the Springfield Township Police Department to Michael Fantry, Norwick Way, Harleysville, Pennsylvania, effective October 25th, 2021. The condition of employment is successfully passing a physical and a psychological examination. Mr. Fantry is a graduate of Kutztown University and the Temple University Police Academy. That is my motion.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Second.
Great. And any questions or comments on the motion? Okay, and I'll just say that Officer Fantry is the son of our Lieutenant Fantry, who had been in Springfield Township for many years. And so we're all excited about this new appointment for him. And I'll also say that next month we have, I think, 3 appointments. Is that right? That we're going to make?
We have a ceremonial swearing in for 4 new officers.
4 new
Who were
officers.
hired during the pandemic, at which time the board was meeting remotely, as well as recognize the promotions that occurred during that time, including Lieutenant Mursky.
Great. So, so that will be a month from now. So we look forward to that. Okay, all in favor? please?
Can I just
Yeah,
make
go
one
ahead.
comment? We go through a rigorous civil service project where they have process where they have written tests and they have oral tests, and they come to us, we get 3 of them. And we're allowed to, unless one's a veteran, we are allowed to monkey around with the order, but we try not to. And Fantry was number 1. So while there is a sense that he is he's the son of our former deputy chief, he was number 1 in the process. So we're excited to have him, but we didn't put our finger on the scale for that.
Yeah. Okay, so all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Please record a unanimous vote. Okay.
will conclude my report, Mr. President.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner Maxwell. Okay, now we go to the chairman of our zoning committee, Commissioner Cobb.
Thank you, Mr. President. First, I'd like to announce that the Springfield Township Zoning Hearing Board will meet on Monday, October 25th at 7 p.m. at the Springfield Township Building in this room to receive testimony on the following three applications. The first of which is the application of Ms. Valentina Shavaiko, owner of the property located at 9201 Ridge Pike in Lafayette Hill. The applicant has requested a dimensional variance seeking approval to construct a two-story accessory building with a kitchen facility for use as an art studio. The variance is required for the two-story structure in excess of 12 feet in height and the proposed second kitchen on the site. The property is zoned within the A residential district of Ward 1. Second application is from Foreman Sign Company. The applicant for the property located at 1331 Ivy Hill Road in Philadelphia, PA. The applicant has requested a special exemption seeking approval to install two wall signs on the building. Although both signs are permitted, the proposed signs exceed the size limitations imposed by the zoning ordinance. The wall signs are proposed to be 81.25 square feet and 64.80 square feet in size. The wall signs are limited to 40 square feet and 20 square feet in size. That property is located within the industrial district of Ward 5. And the third application is from Hicken Contracting LLC for the property located at 7 Erdenheim Road in Erdenheim. The applicant is seeking approval to construct a single-story addition to the rear of the existing home that is proposed to be 5 feet from the side property line. The existing house is a twin dwelling, and that property is zoned within the B residential district of Ward 4. And again, those three applications will be heard on Monday, October 5th or October 25th at 7 p.m. in this room. And then I have a motion regarding the property at 1331 Ivy Hill Road regarding case number 2021-22 filed by the Foreman Sign Company for the new life self-storage facility located at 1331 Ivy Hill Road. I move that the Board of Commissioners authorize the Office of the Township Solicitor to represent the interests of the board to oppose the variance request to erect signage of 81.25 square feet and 64.80 square feet where signs of no more than 40 square feet and 20 square feet are otherwise permitted.
Thank you. There's your motion, and do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any questions or comments on the motion? Okay, hearing none, all in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, say nay. Okay, please record a unanimous vote.
Thank you, Mr. President. That's my report.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner Cobb. And finally, we will hear from the chairman of our Public Works and Facilities Committee, Commissioner Lee.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have one item this evening regarding the stormwater improvements on Burton Road. I move that the Board of Commissioners authorize the appropriate township officials to execute any and all necessary agreements with Edward and Bonita Nolan, 405 Burton Road, Nancy G. Kern, 407 Burton Road, and the Sandy Run Country Club, 200 East Valley Green Road, Orland, in order to facilitate the construction of the Burton Road Stormwater Improvements Project. The subject project includes the excavation of approximately 1,755 cubic yards of earth to enlarge an existing detention basin located at the Sandy Run Country Club, along with the relocation of an existing cart path and golf tee. The project also contemplates the construction of an earthen berm and overflow spillway in order to improve surface water drainage conditions affecting multiple properties located in the 400 block of Burton Road in Orland. Prior to executing the agreements, they shall be in a form acceptable to the Township Solicitor's Office. That is my motion.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any questions or comments on the motion?
Get a quick comment, Mr. President. Has it been a discussion for this board in the midst of the township, particularly coming after the last two major storms that we had? There's challenges in the township and really in the region as a whole with regards to stormwater runoff. And this section of Burton Road has dealt with the runoff, stormwater runoff issues for a fair amount of time. And what is particularly exciting about the prospect of this project moving forward is it really is the culmination of a lot of work on a lot of people's parts, but a partnership between the residents and the golf club. Particularly, the golf club has been very cooperative in working with us to ensure that basically what we're going to see at the end of this process is a doubling at the least of the retention of water on the course. And will not be a guarantee with future storms, will certainly improve the situation dramatically. So particular thanks to Sandy Run Club, the residents who worked on this project. And it really should see a significant increase in this area of Burton Road. So it's an exciting project.
Yep. Well done. Okay, thank you, Commissioner Cobb. So we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Please record a unanimous vote.
Did you just second your own?
I think, I did,
I did
and I did
Never mind.
already,
I already
yeah,
have
so we already got that. Yeah, sorry about that.
I didn't want it to be illegal.
Yeah. We're all in. on it.
Third.
Okay. Okay. So that concludes our committee reports. And now I would open the comments and questions to the public. And if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to stand up and say what you like. Any questions or comments? Okay, great. In that case, I would entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Okay, second.
Second.
Okay, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, say nay. Okay, meeting is adjourned.
Did you talk to